Mercury is going retrograde at 10:45 p.m. Eastern Time. And his retrograde period is going to be for 20 days from November 25th to December 15th in Scorpio, in the nakshatra of Jyestha. Scorpio is a very intense zodiac sign. It is the natural 8th house. It is Jala Tattva, which means it's a water sign. The element water, which is emotions, and the moksha trines. All of these retrogrades that are happening right now are happening in water signs, except for Jupiter, which is currently retrograde in Taurus, which is an earth sign, which affects directly samsara, or the earth experience that you're having. So basically, Jupiter is the karaka for children, is the karaka for wealth, the karaka for family and happiness and fortune. And when it's retrograde, its significations are challenged. So that means that in the earthly experience that we are all having, there's going to be real frustrations regarding children, regarding money, finances, and happiness. So that is why Jupiter, which is a great benefic, when it's retrograde, it's not ideal. Also, it being retrograde in Taurus is like if it's like a planet is in two minds. For example, it's sitting here in Taurus, but his mind is in Scorpio, for example. So basically, his mind is in transformation, transforming beliefs about finances, transforming beliefs about happiness, seeing what you can do with your children, and with your belief systems, like challenging your belief systems. What beliefs are there that you could change? What beliefs are there that you can, transform, or that you can let go of if they're not serving your highest good? And Mercury represents communication, represents also children, like younger children, toddlers, and it also represents technology and traffic to a certain extent. So all of these things are always affected, and this is what people are most familiar with, the fact that when Mercury goes retrograde, we all know that there are, glitches in communication, or in technology, or in traffic, or accidents, or delays in traffic, and also in, airports, flights get delayed or canceled, and all of that. Not so much fun stuff, but it also gives you a time to reflect and review. So when the planet's energy is being challenged, it's a good time to use that time to go within and reflect, because everything that's going on inside you is going to reflect in your exterior world. So it's going on in the Scorpio sign, which is a sign of very deep emotions and intensity. And Jyestha, the nakshatra it's going retrograde in, is about the elder, the eldest of the family, the eldest of the nakshatras. And basically the story goes for Jyestha that the moon married the 27 nakshatras, and Jyestha was upset because he spent most of the time with Rohini, Nakshatra, which is in Taurus. So she went to her father, Daksha, and she told him about this. So Daksha cursed the moon. And that's why the moon waxes and wanes. And it's not always a full moon. Because of the Jyeshtha's jealousy. So maybe also Mercury in its lowest vibration is representative of jealousy. So if people don't even like to accept that they're jealous of somebody else. But let's say that you do accept that you're jealous of somebody else. And, you react to it, because when planets are retrograde, there's a lot of reaction and explosiveness, and there's a lot of frustration because there's a desire inside you that is like not being fulfilled. That's basically also what that means when planets are retrograde. It's a very deep ingrained desire that causes an attachment inside you that you want to obtain this desire, but it's frustrating because you can't, and you try and you try and try. While planets are retrograde, it's that trying and trying and trying until you achieve it, which is a good thing, depending on how you use your energy, right? So if you do find that you're jealous, or if other people are jealous of you, just don't pay any mind to it, because it's a transit. But if you're jealous of somebody, I always say there's always something that you can change about the vibration. If it's a lower vibration, just try to raise it up to a higher vibration. You can do that through meditation. You can do that through listening to high frequency music or binaural beats. But also you can journal and reflect, which is the point, and it's most accessible to everybody. You can journal and reflect, why is this desire inside you? Why is this negative emotion coming up for you? What is it about this person that is triggering something inside me that is causing this negative emotion? And when you do that, then you figure out what inside you is your desire. What exactly is it that you want to achieve? And put the focus on yourself and use this time of the retrograde to grow. I think that's the best way. If you can put off making important decisions during this time, just make sure that you've already planned for whatever it is that you're deciding to do, because usually after the retrograde is over, people kind of backpedal on the decisions they made during the retrogrades. So again, have a nice retrograde period and do whatever you need for self-care, and see you in the next video. Om Namah Shivaya.